wrestling match between Waynesburg and Upper St. Clair High School. We'll be starting this afternoon at 1:45. Up first for Upper St. Clair is senior Kyle Bucher. David, who's he facing? Okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay, Kyle will be facing senior Derek Calvert from Waynesburg. Both wrestlers are tying up and circling. Kyle will be looking for his opportunity to get a takedown and get 2 points. There's a single. He's looking for the trip to get him down on the mat. He got down, got his 2. Off the mat. That'll be a restart. Oh, Phillips, okay. Excuse me, that is senior Jacob Phillips for Waynesburg. I was corrected. Kyle has his half and he's working for a pin. He's got to get Jacob flipped over. Kyle has his half in. Coaches are yelling for Kyle to sit through. Kyle has 3 back points coming. Kyle's working the half in on Jacob currently. He's going to have to get his shoulder blades down to get that pin. Referee's looking to see if he's down low enough yet. Not yet. Kyle's going to have to readjust it. Kyle needs to keep running that half. Needs to run his half hard. Kyle's working to trying to get that pin. He's got to readjust again. And that's the end of the first period. Kyle's up 5-0. Waynesburg takes the choice because Upper St. Clair deferred. They're gonna both start up. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Waynesburg's going to start on top. Referee just gave a caution to Jacob for a legal start. Kyle's up. He's going to look to get an escape and get a point. If he can get out of that. Jacob's got the tight waist on. He's working Kyle out of bounds. They'll go back to the starting position again. He's got Kyle's ankle. Kyle's going to need to get that free. He's going to need to keep turning to work out. He doesn't want to get rolled. He's going to have to he may need to try to shake him off if he can't get up. They're trying to throw a half in. Jacob's trying to throw a half in from top. Kyle needs to shake through, he needs to come out the back and get his 2 points. For an escape. He's just about out. He got it. Kyle's got control of his wrist. Kyle's currently got it's up 7-0 midway through the second period. Kyle's working to get that pin. He's got the near side cradle in. He's got him backing over. He's going to have to bring him back. He's going to have to bring it back. If he's hooking the leg, he's got his right leg, left leg over. If he can hook it, he should be able to keep that and get the pin. Nothing yet. He's got another 3 back points coming. He's got it. Looks like he has it. Got it. That's a fall at 43 seconds left in the second period for senior Kyle Bucher over Jacob Phillips of Waynesburg. It's a good start for Upper St. Clair. Next up, 152 is Connor Bucher. He's a freshman. He should be facing Derek Calvert, who is a senior. Doc, is that Calvert? Is that Calvert? I think. Okay. Thank you. Connor blocked. First shot by Derek. Oh, he just gave up the 2. He's going to have to work himself up. He's got his 1. Almost. Okay. Got his escape. Got 1. Going to start in the up position. Connor's looking for his opportunity to take down. They're tying up. Connor's trying to get the wing in. Good follow. We'll start in the up position again. Connor's looking for an opportunity. They're tying up. Both wrestlers continue to circle, sprawling back. That's it. Connor's looking for his opportunity to get 2. Sprawling back. Calvert has the leg. Connor's looking for that wing. He's got it. Connor reset himself. Both wrestlers are looking for any edge they can get right now to get a takedown. Working near the edge of the mat. The referee warned him to work himself to the back of the center of the mat. Calvert was trying a headlock on him to bring him down to the mat, bring Connor down to the mat. Restart. Score is 2-1 and late in the first period. Again, each wrestler still looking for an opportunity. Oh. Connor got 2. If he can hold it, he's got 2. He'll be up 3-2. He did get his shot. Connor's looking for any opportunity he can get to try to get him on his back. Getting wrist control. Good first period. See, it's Waynesburg's choice. They've deferred. Emperor St. Clair wants to be up. That's their choice. They'll be looking for a takedown to get 2 more points. Right, both wrestlers are circling. Both wrestlers are looking for their opportunity. They're continuing to look for opportunities. Working on a snap down to bring the wrestler down to the mat. Restart. He restarted. That's it. He's going to need to get his head up. Connor sprawled back. Philip Calvert looked to get a shot in. Connor has that whizzer in to try to block. And he did. Got the takedown. Waynesburg got the takedown at the edge of the mat. Connor's going to need to escape this to get a point to come off the bottom. Going to need to work. Oh. Calvert's putting the leg in. Try to keep Connor from coming up. He may try to work a half in from that position, or a power half. Calvert has those legs in. He's going to keep trying to keep Connor from coming up. Connor's trying to work through. Almost. Has Connor down. He's going to need to keep stepping. If he can step over, he needs to keep stepping. If he can step through and readjust, he can get his 2. He needs to readjust. He almost has 2 if he can kick the legs over and get his 2. He needs to free his hands and get control. Calvert's holding on. Up to stalemate. They'll restart the wrestlers with 13 seconds left in the second period. Connor's going to need to get out of this to get this match tied going into the third period. Connor just switched. He's got to try to get his two. He's got something if he can get his legs free. He's got hold. He's got to pull it. Oh, no points. Almost at the end of the second period. 4-3. Waynesburg is up going into the third period. And Waynesburg is ahead going into the third period. Connor will start on the top position. Connor's going to have to get him on his back. A lot of the Waynesburg kids are very good with their legs and very good at throwing halves, and they'll throw them from just about any position on the mat. Connor's going to have to get a half and a tight half and run it to try to get Derek turned over on his back. If the wrestler on the bottom does not do much action, it's up to the referee's discretion to call a stall warning and then eventually a stall with the wrestler on top a point. Connor's going to have to get this. Connor's working to get him over. He just hit him with a stall warning. If there's no more action, he will hit a stall. He will get a stall. Connor needs to keep working and applying. Needs to let that upper body up a little bit to get a hold in so he can get him over on his back. He needs to get him turned over. Connor's working like crazy to get something. Waynesburg wrestler appears. He just got him turned. He should have three coming if he can hold this. Connor's got to adjust and hold. He got three. He's up 6-4. Calvert just came up. He just got a takedown. It's tied 6-6. He readjusted. Connor needs to try to get an escape. Stalemate. Yep, that was a stall on Waynesburg. So Connor's been awarded 1 point. It's now 7-6 with 25 seconds left. This is a freshman versus senior, so freshman's doing pretty well. Waynesburg's going to look for a takedown. He's going to need to be real aggressive to get Connor on the mat. Connor's going to have to sprawl back. Connor needs to get his two. Connor needs to turn, circle, and get 2 points to get control. If he gets his leg free, he's got to get his leg free. He just got 2. Connor's up 8-6 with 11 seconds to go. He's up 10-6 now with 6 seconds to go. It was a good comeback for Connor Bucher. Good comeback. End of our first 2 matches. We started at 145 today. Went to 152. Upper St. Clair is up 9-0. So that's a good start to the day. Our next wrestler is Garrett Fry.
Let us know who checks in.
At 160 for Upper St. Clair. Garrett's a senior.
Yeah, who's wrestling?
I gotta see who's wrestling. Okay. Garrett's wrestling senior Joe Moore at 160. Garrett's a newer wrestler at Upper St. Clair. He's only started wrestling a couple of years ago. He's made excellent progress and doing very well with the sport. He's one of the kids the coaches would have loved to have had a little bit earlier if he'd started as a freshman, but he's done well for them. Joe has a headlock in. He's going for that. Roll through. Good job by Garrett to roll through that. He's up 2. Garrett's wrestling very well. Garrett got his 2. Now he's going to work to try to establish some control. He needs to try to work to get a half, and he needs to get the the Waynesburg wrestler flatter on the mat so he can work a half in. He's going to need to adjust it. The Waynesburg wrestler is going to continue to move and try to come out of this to get his escape or reverse out of it. Garrett's got control, but he needs to get him back on the mat. Oh, stoppage. Near the edge of the mat. Start them both in the opposite. Nope. Garrett will be on top. Garrett's working for that pin. Put a half in, near side cradle. He's got it. Looks like he has it if he can keep it locked. He's got to let those shoulders drop. Nice. Garrett Fry, nice job. Got the near side cradle. Put the half in and got the pin. Upper St. Clair's up now 15-0 after the first 3 matches. We're up at 171 yet. Freshman Matt Doman versus freshman Robert Simpson from Waynesburg. Matt's also a newer wrestler. He's been wrestling for a couple of years now, making great strides. We're just checking to make sure who the wrestler is. Oh, sorry about that. This is wrestler Jeremy Ellis. He's also a freshman at 171 with Matt. A little confusion on the names. Matt's looking for his opportunity. A lot of the wrestlers like to tie up and distract their opponent with movement to the head, hands to the head, slaps to the head, looking for that opportunity to possibly stun the opponent or to get their chance to get a shot and to get them on the mat. Hand fighting is very common in wrestling. Matt's looking for his opportunity, try to throw to get Jeremy down on the mat. Matt's looking for his opportunity. Both wrestlers are circling. Both wrestlers continue to look for their opportunity. Matt's looking for his opportunity. Hasn't seemed to see something yet. You heard the coach's shout, inside tie. It's another way to get a wrestler down if you can't get if you can't do some sort of a shot. Try to work up high and work yourself lower. Matt's working. He's got that in. He needs to step over and get his 2. He did. Good job from Matt. Good takedown. He got 2. Matt's going to try to work to get his opponent flat on the mat. He's got the hands, got the wrist tied up, nice. Oh, he's got to be careful he doesn't get rolled. He's got to readjust himself. Near the end of the first period. Matt's up 2-0 going into the second. Good job. Waynesburg deferred Upper St. Clair for the second period. Matt's taking down. Matt got thrown down, back down to the mat by Jeremy. Matt's got to keep stepping over. Oh, he's got that cradle in. This is what Waynesburg is very famous for doing. They'll throw these cradles from any position on the mat if they can do it. Matt just rolled through. Matt's got to get through that and break the grip. He just did. Nice job. If Matt can get spin to get control, he'll get 2 points. He needs to spin quick. He just got his 2. Good reversal by Matt. Matt's working. He's going to want to try to get him back down on the mat. The opponent's hips are up. You want to make sure you keep them down on the mat. Coaches are shouting for Matt to get behind him because he's a little out in front. Matt's got his leg. He needs to get off the mat. Well, he did give him a takedown near the edge of the mat. Blood time for Waynesburg. So that'll have to be cleaned and the wrestler attended to. Coach DeLear is talking to Matt and giving him some tips on how he should handle certain situations out of the mat. Coach DeLear does a great job, and his staff do a great job of talking to the wrestlers, trying to help them with different pointers and different things to make them better. So we'll just work our way through. The trainer has to come out and clean up the trainer assistant coaches come out and clean up the blood. Pardon? Oh yeah, this is. Probably want to put it on TV. I think it'll be good for the sport. That's a great sport. Kids love it. You know, the program's growing, which is nice to see. So, you know. We should be starting here shortly. Okay, wrestlers will be coming back out to the ring. Officials bringing them back out. 46 seconds left in the second period. Matt Doman's up 4-1 for St. Clair. Jeremy's going to need to Jeremy Ellis from Waynesburg is going to need to try to get a shot in and get Matt Doman down. Matt sprawled back near the edge. Stoppage. 29 seconds left in the second period. Again, Matt Doman still leading 4-1. Matt's looking for his opportunity. Again, a lot of hand fighting. Matt's going to look for his opportunity. Both wrestlers have to be careful that they don't get called for stall warnings. Matt got the leg. Whoop, late in the period. Okay. Third period. Matt Doman's up 4-1 for St. Clair. Starter's position. Matt Doman will be on the bottom. They're saying these kids are coached from Waynesburg, and he would try to get the legs in and try to throw a half in from that position. Most of the kids are well schooled at Waynesburg and very good at that. Matt's got to try to fight through and get up. He doesn't want to get put in that position. There he goes. He's getting ready. He's trying to get that crossface in if he can get it. He's going to start trying to work. He's going to try to. Matt just got two near the edge of the mat. Good reversal takedown. Whistle. Matt just gave up a point for an illegal headlock. Both hands can't touch behind the opponent's head. If they do, they will call that. Official will call that and award a point for an official headlock. When you're trying to put a half in, your hands can't touch. Okay, Matt let him up. It's 6-3 with 1:20 to go. Jeremy Ellis from Waynesburg is going to have to try to get Matt down. Matt's sprawling back. Matt's going to need to be careful that he doesn't want to get taken down in this position. Wrestler's starting him over. And then about 1:07 left in the third period. Matt needs to be careful. He's got to make sure he circles and not backs up too much. Officials could call him for a stall if he continues to back up. Off the mat again. 54 seconds left in the third. Matt Doman's up 6-3. Matt needs to keep looking for his opportunity if he can, because Jeremy's got to get him down on the mat. Yep, he just got a warning for backing up. You need to circle, or the officials, you need to stay in the center and circle. If you back up near the edge of the mat and you don't initiate action, they will hit you with a stall and a warning and a stall. Matt's tying up. Stoppage again. 30 seconds left in the period, third period. And Matt's up 6-3. Both wrestlers do look tired. Matt's looking for his opportunity. There's 19 seconds. Matt's trying to get 2 to get control. There's 12 seconds left in the period. He needs to, if he can break his leg, break that grip on his leg and spin around, he can get his 2 points. He got control, he got the leg. Good job by Matt. St. Clair wins the 4th match of the match at 171, 8-3. St. Clair's up 18-0. Upper St. Clair will have no wrestler at 189 to face Keith Higginbotham from Waynesburg. That's 6 points for Waynesburg because we have no wrestler. We will have no wrestler. Upper St. Clair has no wrestler 215. I believe this is Jimmy. I think this is Jimmy Baker. Another 6 for Waynesburg, and we have no heavyweight. And I think this is Jacob Butcher that Waynesburg's sending out. And again, that's what I reversed that. Sorry, that was Baker at the heavyweight and Butcher at the 215. So the match is now tied 18-18, and we come back to the 103. We've got sophomore Brian Coonahan wrestling, freshman Zach McGinnis. Again, 18-18 with 7 matches to go. This match and the match to follow, the Central Catholic match, are makeups from matches that were to be wrestled in December. But there were reasons, health reasons, that we had to make these up in the month of January. Oh, Jeremy put Brian back on his back. Oh, got the pin. Very well done by Zach McGinnis. Yeah, Waynesburg is now up 24-18 with that pin. Waynesburg usually is a very powerful school in wrestling, has some very, very talented kids. This is sophomore Dylan Lease against freshman Derek Nelson for Waynesburg at 112. And the Waynesburg kids will always go for that and look for every opportunity to throw halves in and typically put the wrestlers on their back. There's a takedown in 2 by Derek Nelson of Waynesburg. He's already working to get the half, and he's got it in already, and he's looking to get that, Dylan Lease back on the mat. Dylan's down 2-0 after the takedown. Dylan needs to sort of work his way up. Tight wrist control and waist control by the Waynesburg wrestlers. They always try to get the legs tied up, and then they do go for that. They'll try to throw halves in from near side cradles. We've got one in right now. He's going to have 3 back points coming. Derek Nelson will have 3 back points. Dylan was able to work his way through that. Derek's working to try to get an escape or reversal. Another pin. Nice move from his freshman Derek Nelson. Nice cradle, nice move. Controlled the legs, controlled the wrist on Dylan. Next match is at 119, Mike McGuire. Trying to see who's coming out. Doc, who's coming out at 112? Who's coming out at 112, David? Who are they sending out?
Maybe Heavy. I don't know. We'll wait and see. No.
They're sending out Remsing?
Yep.
Okay. Mike will be wrestling sophomore like himself, John Remsing, at 119. Waynesburg is up 30-18 with 4 matches to go. St. Clair could really use a pin here to get them back in it. Mike McGuire's looking for his opportunity. Looking for a throw to get behind him. Got the leg hooked. Got his 2 points. He's got control. He's working to get that half in. Mike's got real good control with that leg in. He's working to get a half and then try to get him rolled. He's going to do this while he's keeping control of the leg. Off the mat. Mike's up 2-0 early in the match. Mike will start from the top position. Mike's trying to get control of the left wrist. He did. He's going to keep the other wrist, and this will help him to start to get the half in if he can get it and start to get him rolled, get the opponent rolled. Mike's got nice control of the waist. Mike does have, looking to get that half. Again, he's still working to get control. John Remsing, the sophomore on the bottom, is trying not to let Mike get control of the wrist. Good arm chop to get him back on the mat. Mike's keeping his head nice and into John's back of his body to keep him in control. A lot of the wrestlers like to keep their hips low. It's a good position to be in so you keep your hips close to the other opponents, keeps you in control, particularly if you're on top. Mike's trying to get John turned. Got a tight waist. See a lot of the wrestlers periodically will readjust in those positions. If they can't get what they want, they'll start the hold over. Keep control, but start the hold over to try to get it readjusted. Because they're looking for that opportunity to get their pin. They're going back to the center. Same position, 7 seconds left in the first period. Mike will start on top. Okay, that ends the first period. Mike McGuire's up by 2. Waynesburg is deferred to Upper St. Clair. Mike McGuire's going to take the down position. We'll look for an escape or reversal here to get more points for Mike. Just got a caution. It was an improper hold. He didn't have his hand on the belly button as he should right before the start. Officials will call a caution. Nice reversal from Mike McGuire. Got his 2. Came off the bottom beautifully on a switch. Nice job. Hard crossface from Mike. He's just trying to work to get that cradle in to get him rolled. Get him rolled. He does have it. Mike's got to get that leg up. He's keeping good pressure on the near leg until he can get his hold in there. Wrestler from Waynesburg is doing a good job of trying not to keep his hips flat on the mat. He's trying to get his hips up so Mike can't get him rolled. Mike's working to get that wrist. He does have a good tight waist again. He's looking for some way to get the wrestler hold. He's got the weight on he's got the wrist. The wrestler on the bottom isn't doing much for Waynesburg. He may get called for, he just called the top for stalling. It's their discretion. He didn't feel Mike was working to get a pin. Mike elected to start up. He feels he can take him down very easily, so some wrestlers will do that. They'll elect to let their opponent start up, give up the point for the escape, because they feel very confident they can take the man down. Then once they get him down, they can start to work to get the pin. The Waynesburg wrestler is doing what he can. He does not want to get pinned in this situation. Upper St. Clair does need one right here. He's trying to keep his weight back and legs back so Mike can't get in on him. Mike's doing a good job looking for his opportunity. His head's up good. There it is. Single. He's got the single. He's pulling it in. He's going to work through and turn. He's holding. John Remsing, he's on the bottom. He's got a hold of Mike's leg. If Mike can come up through and get turned, he can get control and get his 2 points for a takedown. He doesn't have any control right now. Called a stall. Stalemate. It was a smart move by the Waynesburg wrestler. If he let go of that, Mike could have got his 2 and got 2 more points and will work to get his half in. Both wrestlers are circling. 10 seconds left in the period. Mike's up 4-1. He's got a good lead. He wants to add to this and definitely wants to try to get that pin. Good period for Mike. Waynesburg wrestler John Remsing's on the bottom. He's going to want to try to escape to get his point. Mike's going to work to try to get him turned over. At some point, he may elect to let him up again and see if he can take him down to get his half, and if he can't get anything early on in the period, because he is looking for a pin. The wrestler from Waynesburg is really looking more not to get pinned at this point. Mike's looking for it. He's got him bundled. He's got it bundled. If Mike can get his hands together and rock him back, he should be able to get the... Good job by Mike. It's working real hard. Doesn't have anything. There he goes. I think he almost has it. Wrestler on the bottom is trying to keep Mike's hands separated so he can't lock him. So if he does, Mike can rock him back. It's a good move by the Waynesburg wrestler. Mike did a nice job. Hard cross again by Mike. Wrestler on the bottom really isn't doing much other than trying to prevent from getting turned. Kind of surprised he hasn't been hit with a stall warning yet. Mike's been working to try to get those pins. He just hit him with a stall. He's just hit the Waynesburg wrestler with a stall warning. He's basically holding on is what he's doing at this point of the match. There's 30 seconds left. Stalemate. 28 seconds left. Mike's up 4-1. Mike's going to have to try a cradle from the top to try to get him on his back. Try to throw something while he's up. Mike's trying to run something. About 10 seconds left in the period. Oh, hard cross by Mike. Looking to bundle. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, there he goes. He's got it back now. He's got to get those. Oh, he's got almost 2 back points. 2 more back points from Mike. Almost had it for a 3 count. For St. Clair won the match 6-1. They get awarded 3 points for that. So it's now 30-21. We have 4 matches to go. Good match by Mike. We should have senior David Doman. I'll wait to see who the opponent is. Waynesburg has quite a few kids at multiple weights in the lower weights. So they're sending some different kids out at times. This is sophomore Justin Thomas at 125. Senior David Doman, Upper St. Clair. David went right at Justin with the head. Again, Upper St. Clair needs to basically win the rest of these matches. A pin would be most beneficial here if we could get it. David sprawled back. Justin went in for the single. He's picked it up. He's got to keep that whizzer in. David's got to keep it in hard, hard, hard. That's how he can deflect that shot if he can do it. Thomas he's trying to pin Mike's leg while he's throwing the whizzer in to kind of work his way around behind to get the 2 points. David got a caution because he started quick, a little false start. David's looking for his opportunity. Good try. Got to make sure it was good to get back up like he did after he made his shot. Both wrestlers are working the head. We're trying to shake each other down to the mat. He's just looking for any opportunity they can get to get a takedown. Both these boys wrestle very similarly. David, good block by Thomas. David had a nice shot and he blocked it real well. David's got his arms bundled. If he can spin around and get his 2, he just did. Good job by David. It's a way to get his 2. He's got him bundled. Got Thomas bundled. If he can kick him over. Waynesburg wrestlers are well schooled at fighting off certain moves to try to prevent points. David's got to get him rolled. He's got him back. There it is. He's got to let that inside. Needs to let the inside shoulder slide down to get that pin. He has 3 more back points coming. The official's in position to call the pin if he sees those shoulder blades go. Got the pin. Good job by David. Good job. 16 seconds left in the first period. He was up 5 and got the pin. Well done by David. There's quite a few pins today for Upper St. Clair. It's 30-27. St. Clair's doing very well. We've got 3 matches to go. This is a senior Brian Knapp. Freshman Josh Trop is coming out at 1:30. Waynesburg has a very good wrestling school, very rich tradition. Upper St. Clair's fighting hard today. Good takedown by Brian. Josh worked out of it. Josh needs to work his way up. Good escape. 2-1. A lot of hand fighting. Brian's senior looking for his opportunity on Josh. Josh is one of a handful of freshmen we have wrestling this year, and they've all done very well. Nice takedown by Brian. He's going to look to get that half in as soon as he can. That's the near side. Didn't quite have it. Josh is doing a good job of moving. He's got to make sure he keeps. Josh has to work through. Brian probably looks like he's going to try to. Josh is doing a good job. He's not keeping his hips down on the mat. He's shooting them up so Brian can't get any kind of move in. He's got the half in. He's going to try to run this. Josh is doing a real good job fighting it off.
Leg back. Keep that leg. Lock up his leg with your leg. Don't let him walk back over. Good job. Pop your arm through.
Brian looks getting a little frustrated. Look, he's up 4-1 on Josh. He's absolutely looking to try to sink something, but Josh is fighting very well on the bottom. He won't give Brian an opportunity. Brian has his legs in. He's got Josh's legs hooked. He's looking to get a tilt so he can get 3 points, no control. Near side cradle. He's got the leg kicked. He's got the leg hooked. He was working that near side cradle, which all the Waynesburg wrestlers are schooled at. Waynesburg wrestler has deferred to Upper St. Clair. Josh is going to start from the up position. Needs to try to see if he can get Brian turned. So we're going to clamp on Josh. Both hands touched. They just awarded Waynesburg a point. You can't lock your hands unless you're in a position of control and where you're looking to work the pin. Good escape by Knapp. He's got 2 more on his reversal. He's working that shoulder hard of Josh's. Josh is fighting through and trying not to get pinned. Josh is fighting. He's working hard. Brian's got those legs, and it's going to be tough. Good move by Josh, getting turned. Good job. That's 3 more on. One for the senior Knapp. He's a very good wrestler. Josh is working real hard from the bottom. Whoop, he's got the cradle in. If he lets that shoulder drop, Josh has to try to kick through to break that grip on the hands. He can do it. Oh, there's the pin. They put Waynesburg up 36-27. That was a senior on a freshman, so Knapp's a very good wrestler. Next up at 2 matches left. Next up at 1:35, we have junior John Sabotsis. believe this is sophomore Vincent Camps, but I'll find out. And the Waynesburg wrestlers have multiple kids at some of the lighter weights. We're not sure who they're sending out sometimes. We're waiting to hear from the scorer tables. That is Vincent Camps. Oh, Vincent tried to throw Josh. I'm sorry, not Josh, tried to throw John. Oh, tripped and got him down, got John down on the mat. Got his 2 points. Waynesburg wrestlers are all very aggressive. They do wrestle a very, very good style. Again, they're all looking to throw cradles and halves as early as they can get them. They're always looking for the pin. John needs to see if he can break that grip and try to get up and get out of this and at least get some points. He's down 4-0 early in the first period. Anytime John gets up, Vince worked him back. He's got the he's working to get that half, and he does have the half. John needs to scoot out of that if he can. Looks like Camps has 3 more back points coming. He's working to get the pin on John Sabonis. John needs to roll through if he can. Keep fighting through. Try to roll through. Whoop, there's the pin. Vince Camps pinned John Sabonis with 40 seconds left in the first period. So 42-27, that will wrap up the match for Waynesburg. Program, our boys have done very well today, actually. Good move by Ryan Levine. Try to stay away. Ryan's circling, looking for his opportunity. Ryan's looking. Ryan's changing their levels. You see a lot of wrestlers change their levels, looking for any opportunity they can to score points. Teagarden tried to work that inside leg. Some wrestlers will, and they do like to use their hands a lot. There's the inside tie. Ryan threw Teagarden off, looking for an opportunity. Well, official may call this a stalemate. Not a lot of action as of yet. Okay, off the mats. 58 seconds in the first period at 1:40. No score yet. Teagarden's going for the head on Ryan. Same thing. Oh. Ryan showed some offense. No control, off the mat. Waynesburg fans wanted a takedown, but there was no control. Ryan got off the mat. You have to exhibit control. Keep your toes in to get your 2 points. Make sure you have a tight waist when you're near the edge of the mat like that. Some wrestlers are very accomplished. Good try by Ryan. Almost had it. Good try by Ryan. Ryan's looking for his opportunity, changing his levels. Teagarden's trying to work under Ryan a little bit, trying to get lower if he can. Oh, good single. Duck under into the single. He's trying to get 2. He's trying to exhibit control. No control. No control. It was a good move by Teagarden. He just missed that. Less than 5 seconds left. Ryan's backing up. No takedown, no control. Teagarden's working for that leg. Waynesburg deferred. They had choice. Ryan's going to take the down position, which is typically the scoring position. Trying to work for an escape or a reversal. Teagarden's working Ryan's wrist. If he can get his leg in, he may try to throw that near side cradle, which is what a lot of the Waynesburg wrestlers do. Ryan's going to work up. That's it. Ryan's trying to get himself up. Teagarden has tight control of that wrist. Ryan's trying to keep it close so he can't get control to get. Oh, he's trying to get. Said he blocked the leg. That was good. If he got that leg, and he was going to try that near side. And the wrestler on top has to get, at this point, has to get the wrestler on the bottom turned over or exhibit some form of control working to a pin to get points. He doesn't have any points right now. Ryan's been able to fend everything off. Good job by Ryan. Good job. Minute 14 in the second period. Still no score on 140. Last match of the afternoon. There will be a little later on this evening at around 7. We will be making up the Central Catholic match. Upper St. Clair's as a team has had a very good year this year. They're 10-2. They're actually fighting for the team tournament. We're currently 4-2 in the section with this match today. A match tonight with Central and finishing up our season with Bethel Park. Got a young team, but we have high expectations for the program as we keep adding kids from the youth program, Mr. Kyle's junior high program, Mr. Wilding's youth program. Ryan's working hard. He's really doing a good job of keeping the frustrating Teagarden. Teagarden doesn't have anything. Ryan needs to try to get a escape or reversal to get some points out of this. This is a position you want to be in to score. Teagarden can't seem to get him rolled. .15 seconds left in the period, off the mats. Still nothing. Evidently there's enough going on, enough action. Neither rusher's going to be hit with a stall. Teagarden's working for some control, and Ryan is working to get himself up. That's it, Ryan. Ryan's up. Ryan needs to turn. If he can turn and face to give his opponent, he can get a point. Almost. Teagarden wouldn't let him. If he can do it again and he can turn to him while they're the last 8 seconds, he can get an escape. Ryan tried to switch, set out switch. Didn't quite hit it. Almost. And that's the end of the second period. It'll be Waynesburg's choice. They're going to put their wrestler down. Again, this is the scoring position that you want to be in. Takes a long time to learn to become very good off the bottom. Good job by Ryan. Teagarden came up. If he turns off the mat. He came right up, though, which is what you want to do. You want to get your hips away from your opponents if you're the man on the bottom. Try to create space so you can turn into him, so he won't have control and either break his grip or turn in and get your escape. Ryan's let go. Whoop, there's the escape. Ryan needs to take him down now. That's a nice takedown by Teagarden. Good takedown. Okay, Ryan will need to work up now. Need to get up on his hips. Half's been put in by Teagarden, and he rolled him. That's a pin. And that'll conclude today's match at the 140 weight. Waynesburg wins 48-27 over Upper St. Clair. It was a good match today. This will conclude the match, and we will, again, be back on with the Central Catholic match, another makeup. We'll be starting that one at 152.